Welcome back to part 2 of my fourth Strixhaven draft. Yeah, fourth one I think. Right, I've just made a few adjustments to the deck. So I've realised, first of all, I've got so much graveyard manipulation, such as, I think I've got 6 cards. I've got 2 Pillar Drop Wardens, 2 Biblioplex Assistants, Returned Past Caller, and something else as well. I can cast this from the graveyard as well. Seems to make sense to drop the Tome Shredders. I don't want to eat up all of my instants and sorceries just to make a big creature. So I've dropped these two. I put the big creatures back in. I've put in Relic Sloth and Cogwork Archivist. I think I decided as well, I've dropped Sudden Breakthrough. I've put Divine Gambit in. So with when I've got the ability to recycle these spells and copy them, I think that's when Divine Gambit shines, because it's often you want to take out the card afterwards as well. The sort of Velomachus Lawhold or something that jumps out of their hand. I suppose it's probably good policy to just save this one for when they're low on cards, or when it's something that you absolutely have to get rid of. Yeah, but I think this deck I feel a bit more confident about. I think the amount of removal I've got is quite encouraging. So this one, so that's 3. Pigment Storm is 4. 4 in the main deck. And a couple of these. Introduction to Annihilation in the sideboard. So I think it should be pretty good. The only problem, I don't have a Environmental Sciences. I've just got the 3 lessons. It's not a huge amount of lessons, but should be fine. So I think I'll just get straight into it. I managed to get 2 campuses, Lawhold campuses, so I can basically run, I think, 10 white sources and 9 red sources. So that's pretty nice. We'll see how the mana is this time. I think you were very lucky in the previous draft, but see. So we've got a 2-drop and a 4-drop. I think that's pretty good. So his one's a bit bigger than my one. Oh well. I'm going to take 5 damage. So he has black mana. Okay. It's a good turn 3, swing with a 5/3. So he's tapped out. I think this is where we just do Rip Apart. Not as impressive, but we'll just swing back for 3. And we do have a little problem that we ran out of land drops, and we don't have the card we need to try and stop him. I mean the we don't have environmental sciences to fix it. Can't imagine he'll block, but we'll do enthusiastic study, and we'll just try and race the guy. We'll get the expanded anatomy. Actually, the Ageless Guardian would have been a good blocker, now I think of it. This guy's got Death Touch, okay. This is where we could use a study break as well. I'm going to play the Ageless Guardian. No attacks. Okay, he's going to study break my guys. Fair enough. He's got Introduction Prophecy, right? So we're nearly dead. So this is the problem with relying on creatures to block with their cards like Study Break. And we're already down to 6. Not great. Expanded Anatomy, and we could swing for quite a lot of damage. We could use our own Study Break to buy some time. But it won't advance the board state for us. It's kind of a tricky one. Rip Apart on top of the deck could help, but then I won't draw my land. Okay. So I'm thinking swing for 3 and just Study Break his guys. It doesn't seem great, but it's not that efficient a turn. It also, I suppose it keeps the mana up for Beam of Defiance. I take a point of damage from Mage Hunter as well, which is starts to get pretty scary. But we hope we top the deck a land for the Mage Hunter. For the Pigment Storm on the Mage Hunter. But yeah, we've already, I guess, run into the problem of not having environmental sciences to just fix our draws. Got the learn cards, but yeah, the lesson cards are not good enough. Well, not diverse enough. turn. Okay, it's a tap land. It's not ideal. I think we just have to pop out the biggest creature we can and hope he doesn't have another study break. Spiteful Squad's pretty nasty, isn't it? Because it's going to kill one of my big blockers. Sacrifice creature or planeswalker. So I think, unfortunately, yeah, Ageless Guardian bites it. So I'm thinking block the Leech Fanatic and the Mage Hunter and take 2. Yeah, he had more removal, so that's 4 damage through. So I can't even cast a removal spell on this because I die. Great. Unless I've got a life gain card. Let's check again. None of them are life gain. Oh well, this is an amusing way to die, I guess. That's Pigment Storm, this guy. Yeah, little bit slow on the lands. I think we did take 3 damage too much early on because we could have played out a blocker instead of what I did. I think we took, yeah, I can remember the rare I drafted. It was Ephemera instead of the Environmental Sciences. So that might have to be a rule that I stop rare drafting when there's an Environmental Sciences. It's just that crucial, I think. Yeah, I didn't get any of those guys that search your deck for a planes. They can help a bit as well. I do have the card draw card. Thrilling Discovery, sort of discard 2, draw 3. That can just completely blow through mana problems. Okay, this is interesting, right? I've only got 2 land, but got 2 removal spells. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to roll the dice, totally, but there we go. Knew we'd top deck a land. Okay. He missed a land, that is unfortunate. Counter spell? He's out of that. Yeah, he got his land now. Fair enough. He got elemental summoning with that learn card. Yeah, that's got to be one of the best learn cards. Scholar of Sparks. How much damage is this going to do to me? Okay, 1 damage, I think. Okay, cool. So, how do we want to do this? Enthusiastic study, I think, makes sense. Or we could play an eager first year and rip apart. I'm gonna go with the enthusiastic study. I think that makes a bit more sense. get expanded anatomy.
Well, a challenge means I need more work.
Okay, what are we going to do? Expanded anatomy and swing? Yeah, I think that's going to be hard for him to deal with expanded anatomy. But if I do eager, if I play the eager first year, keep up mana for beaming defiance, which I think makes quite a lot of sense. Just safety first. And end the turn. This spell can't be countered. But if I put hexproof on this guy, it will fail. Okay, can start tapping things when he's got 8 land. Pretty cool. Do we just rip apart? Oh, actually, okay. No, I think we just attack. I think just put some more damage in. Seems good. Maybe expanded anatomy would make a bit more sense. Okay. Just going to attack with both. Be surprised if he blocks. He did block. Okay, so what's he got? Untap the blue. Okay. Very interesting. And I'm going to play Twin Scroll Shaman. Counterspell. It might be wise. Untap the blue. Divide by 0. Okay. He's got another elemental summoning, so he's got a lot of stuff. Don't think these count as artifacts or anything. No, that would be handy. But yeah, again, we're stuck on 4 mana, which is a bit annoying, got to say. Try Twin Scroll Shaman again. No attacks. And his turn, right. Storm on that, yep, 5 damage. So this guy's got some serious Serious spells going on. Guess we will try and break through with expanded anatomy. But it won't work, will it? It becomes a 3/4, so it will still die to the elemental. Yeah, let's do Stonerise Spirit. We might do Study Break at the end of his turn. Right. It's looking like I might just never draw the 5th land and just lose because of it. In which case, I think I just have to put the 2 card draw cards in. I just hope that fixes the deck. I've got just too many 5-drops. Well, I'm going to take 5 damage, aren't I? Got another one of these. If I decline, can I discard a card? If I discard a... yeah. Oh. Haha! Haha! It just decided if you hit decline, you don't even, it doesn't give you the option to discard a card. So yeah, I've got to learn how you're supposed to do that. This guy's gonna get huge, right? Fair enough. So I'm gonna say it's a, maybe it's a rip apart and an expanded anatomy. Whilst he's tapped out, seems reasonable. Get some value out of my cheap removal spell. Okay, sure. He's just got a lot of spells, hasn't he? Pigment Storm. Yeah, Pigment Storm on this guy. He's got another one up his sleeve. That's fair enough. He'll draw a card off this. Kill an artist, okay. Nice, treasure. So he's got 2 mana up. Okay, we've got a tap land. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think we will take him out. Yep. And play the Stone Sense Spirit again. Guess we want to just probably keep drawing Pigment Storm off the top. That should kill most things. Oh, double spell. What's it going to be? Elemental Masterpiece. Really nice. So that's 4 4/4s. Oh boy. Right. Return Pass Caller can trade off for one of them. And can bring something back to kill another one. Study Break could actually tap 2 of them, but I think just killing them is better in the long run. but yeah, I think we're very dead, gotta say. Let's get Pigment Storm. So yeah, we need this guy back as a blocker. We don't want to take 16 damage. He's probably got removal for these guys anyway, and we're just dead. Yeah, that's dead. And we just have to chomp one of these guys. No, he's got 2 removal cards. Silly me. Good game. Yeah. So that is the Prismari deck, definitely. Wow. 0-2. Okay, emergency measures. We got stuck on 3 and 4 land, both of our games. I think we're going to chuck both Thrilling Discoveries in the deck. And take something out. Probably, let's say, the top end cards, top end creature cards. I'd say Cogwork Archivist, Relic Sloth. So we're down to 12 creatures. But let's try that out. But I think we're due a 0-3 at some point. I guess after I got to gold, I suppose, so I'm up against tougher opposition. But that's, yeah, I hadn't played against a Prismari deck that was quite that strong before. Okay, we've got the 2-lander again, but we've got a 2-drop, Rip Apart, 3, 4, and a 6. Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm going to keep the hand. I've got one of each colour, a creature and a removal spell. Seems like I could get away with it. Yeah, we've got a tap land. Okay. I guess, yeah, we want to do play the first year. Now, Reflective Golem turn 4 probably. Drew both Rip Aparts. Right, yeah, he's got his land fixer. I think I'll play Golem now, and I'll just hold back on the removal. Right, okay, fair enough. No blocks, please. Don't want to trade off. I think we'll just, yeah, we'll keep the board pressure up and attack like that. Haven't played a spell for the assistant yet. Wow, Detention Vortex of all things. So I pay 3 mana and I can save him, right? So let's try doing this. Destroy Detention Vortex, yeah? Fair enough. We'll get rid of this guy. Now he's kept 4 mana up. I'm not sure what for. should be able to cast everything, I would have said. Okay, right, he killed him end of turn. Okay. Swing in with a pillar drop. Warden. I'm gonna top. I think I want to. Or do I want to? I want to top deck a land actually. You can get some really good value out of me by. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna put a rep apart on top. I've got Lorehold Campus if I need it to find a land. So it's beat down. I need beat down. Pillar drop rescue. Sure, he's brought that back with it. Okay, so yeah, we'll rip apart the rescuer. Maybe the historian as well, just so we're going to race a bit harder. And he's going to get really good value from those things. Maybe I could have done a Divine Gambit, you see, but to exile him, you see. But we don't know if he's got a Velamachus in his hand, you see. Okay, 3/3 is pretty good. And yeah, we'll swing for 2. And we're going to bring back Spirit, Instant or Sorcery. So yeah, I guess rip apart it is. Maybe cast our 4th rip apart of the game. And that's lethal on the board as well. See what's he got in his 4 cards. Reconstruct history, right. Now he can get a removal spell back, okay. And he's got a Detention Vortex as well. Interesting, so that guy's going to be dead. Fair enough. We could do Lorehold Campus and try and find something good. We could blow up the Stonebound Mentor. I think because he could scry with that might be quite a threat, so let's do that. Yeah, and that is my 4th rip apart. Do that at instant speed? No, only as a sorcery. Guess we'll do that. I feel like we should study break these guys. And we could get the big removal spell, or just get something that kills him. Means both of these guys can do lethal damage, I suppose. There's the thrilling discovery. How about a Divine Gambit on Fuming Effigy? Go on, Lore Mathis. No. He'd have played it last turn. Okay, we got a win on the board. But yeah, another 2-lander. We're dicing with death a little bit with the mulligans. 4 rip aparts in one game is pretty good. Right, so this is a plat player. Okay, this well, here we go. 4 lands, nice, and a 2 and a 3 drop. Do we wait until we've got 5 mana up before we use Enthusiastic Study on Reflective Golem and double it up? Eager First Year could trade off. Could give it First Strike, I suppose. I'm happy to trade off here because he's on the play. That's my theory. Okay. Reflective Golem. So we can't really block this though. He's got haste. He doesn't have a thing in his graveyard, so we could play Enthusiastic Study. Yeah, I think I want to attack. You might have Lightning Bolt. That's the only worry. I think yeah, we'll just do the 2 damage and play the Pillar Drop Wooden. Another Tome Shredder. Wow. I'm pretty impressed here. Okay, so that's 4 damage coming through. Now, what instant removal do we think he's got? Because I can do this on a Golem and copy it. That's 6, 8. Could swing for 9, 8 damage with the Golem. Seems quite good to me. and have enough for an Ageless Guardian as well. No, if we're copying it, we will not have enough for the Ageless Guardian. Okay, seems cool to me. Let's go for it. It's got 2 mana. What's the 2 mana? 3 mana for Expel, right? Keep the other guy back to defend because you made me choose new targets. I can copy this guy twice. Quite a big blowout if he does kill my guy. It has sort of... It's going very slow, isn't it? Okay, do we want more removal or the expanded anatomy for a bigger creature? Maybe that's quite good, because I can do quite an efficient turn. And then I can get the removal spell anyway, because I've copied that. Pretty cool. Okay, block Tome Shredder. But we want to copy the anatomy onto both of the guys, I think. Take 4. What else has he got? Anything terrifying? So I think it's anatomy on there and copy it, because they both get vigilance, which is pretty awesome, right? It's just on a knife edge because he's completely untapped. But I can target both of them, so even if he blows up the golem, I think I'm still pretty good. Oh, he's got me there with the study break, yeah. Nice. Do I die this turn? Oh, yeah, maybe I do. He's got expanded anatomy as well. He needs to add just 1 extra point of damage and he's won. Because that's gonna be 9 damage. I think I just lost. That was not the one I was... yeah, that's 9, isn't it? Where's the extra point of damage coming from? Oh, he just removes it and he's fine. Yeah, good game. Yeah. Didn't see that line of play at all. Yeah, study break. Absolute killer. That's the thing that targets 2 of your guys that can kill you. So, yeah. Okay. Fair play. So, yeah, what was the other line of play? We had another blocker. Because he's going to still tap 2 of my blockers. But yeah, the other line of play was, killing his dangerous guy. Pigment Storm on the guy gets pumped up by spells, I think. Probably necessary, and that would have 3 damage would have gone through onto him as well. Let's have a quick look at the deck. So, not quite as successful this one, but came down. Well, we had first couple of games were pretty rough. We didn't. We got stuck on 3 and 4 land, and we've got a deck with quite a lot of 5 mana removal. If we look at if we include the sideboard, we've got the Introduction to Annihilation. That's the problem we ran into. And my fix for the problem is to drop the 2 biggest creatures and put in my 2 card draw cards, Thrilling Discovery. We didn't get to see that in action, but I think that would certainly have helped. make it a bit more consistent. I got a bit carried away on that last game with what the reflective golem could do. I think maybe save the combat tricks until I've got all my creatures out against that. Yeah, I think I just underestimated that deck's ability to take out both my blockers and do 10 damage to me. Because yeah, Study Break is an absolute beating when it fetches up Expanded Anatomy. Oh my goodness. I thought I was doing well with my Expanded Anatomy, but it loses to Study Break. Yeah, I guess it's 2020 hindsight to say, oh, just play another blocker, play Ageless Guardian. Or just use Pigment Storm on his. I think it's called a Lawhold Apprentice, and then just stand back and block. Because I was expecting the big creature to come out, so I thought, no, these are just little 2/2 creatures. Let's not worry too much about them. Next turn there could be a Velomachus Lawhold. That we need to take out. But no, that's all he needed. Oh yeah, what was the cherry on the cake was Expanded Anatomy gives your guy Vigilance. If your Time Shredder's got Vigilance, he can still tap to exile the Expanded Anatomy and become a 4/4. So that for that last point of damage. Yeah, I did not see that line of play, unfortunately. I think I had to play a few more Strixhaven drafts before I go, oh yeah, he can do me 10 damage here quite easily. I mean, he could have had 2 Enthusiastic Studies in his hand, I suppose. But yeah, live by the sword, die by the sword, I think. And we never got to see our Increasing Vengeance in play. It's basically a fork. Yeah, it's like a fork, but it's even better. You can cast it from the graveyard and do a double fork, which just seems insane. But at least I got to recycle my Rip Apart and cast it 4 times. So that was something. Just have a look at our packs again and not open them. Ooh, we're up to 5 Strixhaven. Yep, I think that's the end of the video. It looks like I've got enough gold for 2 more drafts, so should have time to do those next week. Might even get enough gold for a 3rd draft. See if I've got time for that as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.